What's good, fam? It's your man Jay. Hope you're having a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Today, got a treat for y'all. Today, we are eating a juicy tomahawk steak. This is like a $45 steak, the size I got it. I got it from Walmart. It looked pretty good. It was meaty. I had it sitting in the fridge for about a day. Then I took it out. I cleaned it up, and then what I did was I coated it.
The Meat King in New Haven, Connecticut, and they got this Meat King Texas Sweet Heat rub, and that's what I'm going to use. It is sweet heat, and I do like sweet heat, but I also like extra heat. So what I'm going to do, I am going to sprinkle this generously. That's a big fucking steak. Now you got to be generous with it. Sprinkle that more generously. And just so you know, the sweet heat has like sugar, salt, tomato powder, spices, brown sugar, onion powder, garlic powder, all the necessary things. It didn't really mention salt and pepper. Maybe that's just a part of it. But you see how I'm coating that steak? I'm gonna coat the other side as well. Tomahawk. Now, what do we do after this? I'm going to let it sit almost. Because this is serving as like a, oh yeah, he even put some on the bone. Pause. All right. So that's all done up. Boom. Now, I was mentioning earlier that I like to get a little more spice. So I do tend to go for chili powder. Just a little chili powder just to cover it up. Motherfucker gotta get this real spice on it. Now, my family grew up in North Carolina, Bridgeport, and my other side of the family, they grew up in Liberia. So all this non-spicy stuff, they're not feeling that. We like spicy. Crushed red pepper. You gonna throw that on there? This shit gonna be spicy. Yeah, we got all that flavor. Now all we doing is topping it with the flakes. Good. No need to massage, just need to top it off. I will rub it in there though, so I could get all those remnants all over the meat on the side right here too. Because everything, when we get started, everything is gonna be seared in. Ooh, look at that tomahawk. This is a steak for one person. All right, so now we're just gonna throw the steak in the refrigerator for a little bit, let it sit in the oil and the spices. And after that, we're gonna come out, have a hot pan, and sear every last bit of this thick steak. We wanna keep all the juices in. So we'll be back, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe if you want these cooking videos, and if you just like hanging out with your boy Jay, holla. We took the steak out, the tomahawk, boom. Peep that game, see the little flakes and stuff. And what we're gonna do, we're waiting for this pan right here to get nice and hot. When this gets hot enough, oil's starting to move good. Oh, it's getting there now. Let's go. It's hot. We're going to sear this whole steak. Boom. Tomahawk sear. Here we go. Okay, I don't seem hot enough yet. All right.
Now, as you can see, this pan was too small, so I had to upgrade into one of my baking pans, which is like a cast iron pan, and that came in clutch. So I was able to sear this bad boy on all sides. You take it, you do one side. You want to see if you could get some brown on each side so you can seal those juices in. Now I do it on one side, I flip it on the other. Now here is a disclaimer. This may look burnt. It may look burnt, but that's what happens with sugar. That's how it works. It's sugar. But it still has a nice taste and a nice crust. So I go ahead and I sear this on all sides. Make sure I keep all that juice in. Then I lay it back on that pan and put it in a preheated oven. I think I had it about 475. I think I put you get a preheated oven, and you throw that steak in there and just let it rock. And then you flip it over, let it rock. And then you let it go for a little bit. And you want to make sure you cook it to your temperature. But I cook it great. I cook it well done because no one eats anything less than well in this house. So I cook it well done. I would personally choose medium. But after it was done, I pulled this bad boy out. This is while the asparagus are going. The asparagus are going at the same time. Big, juicy, crunchy asparagus. Okay, so the steak was cooked. I opened that oven, pulled it out, and laid that bad boy on that cutting board. Now, first, you let it rest for a few minutes. I let it rest for a few minutes, and then I took that knife out and just started cutting. Take a look at all these nice cuts, juicy pieces of meat, and that nice burnt sugar crust. Yes, I'm calling it burnt sugar because it's kind of what it is. And just because it's burnt doesn't mean it's bad. So anyway, that steak was so good. It was so juicy. And I ate that along with the asparagus. It was such a balanced meal. All I forgot was the mashed potatoes. Holla. But anyway, I really did enjoy this meal. And if you want to check out some more dishes, some more food joints, all that good stuff, don't forget to subscribe to these videos. And I'm your man, Jay. You have a great day. Y'all be good. Holla.